We're closed. What are you doing in here? Did you just see that woman? See what woman? I saw the lights flicker, but the only woman I see is you. Oh, wow, wow. You alright, lady? You're like really pale. So, this is like private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and like talk to the police. Bitch, I am the police. There we go. She knows what I'm talking about. You're a cop? Whoa, what timing, officer, sir, ma'am? I think I heard a gunshot or something outside. I was gonna go out to talk to the cops, but like, I thought, what if the guy's still out there? He'll totally get me. So I just decided to wait it out, you know. Good thing you showed up. Hey, do you smell whiskey? No, that must be imagination. I'm drunk and shooting dumpsters with my gun and pulling out bloody paper bags. This is wonderful. No, that must be your imagination. I'll look into that noise. Also, probably unrelated. The lock in your dumpster is broken. No way! Man, the boss is always yelling at me for slacking off, and now this. Crap. He's gonna kill me when he finds out. Oh man, and I was trying to work extra to impress him. I gotta do, like, tons of overtime to make up for it. I gotta run. I like this guy. I hope he comes back. He's a he's a true character. Okay. Oh, we already talked about that. Alright, into the sewers we go. This must be where she's taking him. There's no way I can fit through, and I can't see any other way to get in. I should ask around. I go back in there? Will he be there? Hey, homie, you here? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to go back here and see if this guy knows anything. There we go. Hello again. Do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, detective. Now that you mention it, I swear I saw a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago. Wouldn't... Oh, there's a spelling error. I wouldn't bet my life savings on it, but I think I've seen him at one of the other bars around here. Maybe the Butterfly Club? I'm not sure. Anyway, the storm drain's bad news if you ask me. I'd steer clear of it. Girl, oh, we can ask him about the girl with red hair, too. You haven't seen a young girl with red hair tonight, have you? Red hair? Not lately. Guess that doesn't help, though, huh? Maybe not. What about anyone out of the ordinary? You were listening when I said I saw some fat guy crawl out of a storm drain, right? Sometimes it's a relief that business is bad, so I don't have to deal with people like that. Okay. He's a pretty good guy. I can't go. Still. So I gotta go to the Butterfly Club again. This place? Yep. I don't like her. This guy's probably gonna tell me something since he's drunk and horny. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. It looks like he's wearing that suit. Okay, so I can either threaten or seduce him. I feel like my professionalism is gonna dip either way, so let's just seduce him and call it a day. Hey, do you mind if I sit here? I was rude to you before, wasn't I? There's some way I can make it up to you. Jesus. Really? I mean, yeah, you could sit where you like. Thanks. I think I've overworked myself a little, you know what I mean? I heard that you might know a little place we could go and maybe blow off a little steam. Just the two of us, or her. Yeah, sure, I know this little hotel. Or there's this wild spot I only take my most special girls. You'd have to play nice. Okay, that's a little creepy. Why don't you give me a chance to prove it to you? It'd make it worth your while if you know it. Yeah, I think I do. You said someone saw me go to the storm drain? Well, they spoiled the surprise. It's in the sewer. That's creepy. There's a trick to opening it that only I know. Guess I can tell you. Real simple. If you twist the leftmost bar to the right while twisting the one next to it to the left, they pop off. Bet you're thinking, I'm pretty smart, right? Yeah, I think you're really smart. I can't do a seductive female voice. I'm sorry. That's just difficult for me to do. Why don't you let me go ahead so I can change into a new outfit, okay? Wait up for me. Jesus. Okay, I can't. Anyway. Damn, my professional just... I'm basically a dirty cop. That's fine with me. Okay. Dun 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 dun! Into the sewers. All right. We got some nice, beautiful lights up here. Oh, look, some red string, like in the intro. Cheap lights are haphazardly hung from the ceiling to create a romantic ambiance. How that sicko managed to get anyone down here is beyond me. You'd be surprised what some people are in, detective. Well, seeing that probably took a few years off my life. The picture itself is in pretty good shape, though, and was probably taken recently. Huh? Into rope bondage. That's a little creepy. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, let's look at the Tory. This Tory seems ancient. Well, what's it doing here untouched? Okay. Arrow. Thin line of red paint runs slowly down the wall toward the well. There's a well? Oh. If I'm careful, maybe I could try and climb down, but that doesn't seem like a smart idea. Maybe if I had a way to lower myself down. Blood. Same fresh paint used on the wall and on the side. Whoever painted it must be. I was gonna say I can use the rope, right? He's down here often. There's a possibility he has the rope on. That rope on him tonight. Should take this photo to room. Okay, perfect. Oh, got my game. There's that bar. Is it right here? Okay, so I gotta go get his bondage rope now. This is wonderful. I have reason to believe you might be carrying a rope on you. I need it. Yeah, I think you do. Anyway, I done know everything about some rope. I don't have time for this. Why was there, this kind of thing isn't illegal. Well, in your case, it definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it, however, is. This picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think? Hey there, detective, or whatever. Say, why don't I trade you? I'll give you that rope. Give me that picture. Cool. Awesome, I got the rope. It might not be my type. I'd say so. Damn, my professionalism is just dropping. Hey, but for every professional point I lose... What is that up there? Oh, it's a safe. For every point of professionalism I lose, I gain more investigation skills. Okay. I want to see where we're at in terms of professionalism. You know, that's just a product of me being a dirty cop. You know, just how I play these types of games. Rope is thin, and I know it's been used. That's all I've got. Here goes. Come on, detective. We know. I know that you know that you're into rope bondage. I mean, who wouldn't be if? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Can I just go... Can I go back up, or is that not letting me? Nope. Apparently I dropped the rope down here. Look, more blood. Oh. When I entered the sewer that night, I saw a nightmare in the flesh. So overwhelmed by the shock, I couldn't move. In front of me, I was confronted with the same smile that had plagued my mind and stopped me from getting a good night's sleep for so many weeks. That haunting smile belonged to a girl that was 6 months dead. Oh shit. It was impossible, yet there she was, standing with a knife in her hand. First time I'd seen that girl was in Kamakura, the day everything went wrong. For a moment, I thought I was in another nightmare, but I wasn't waking up. Kneeling in front of her was a man. A crude, blood-stained sack was draped over his head. Even without seeing his face, I knew it was Tanaka. The knife was at his throat. It had dawned on me that this cruel image was what she had led me there to see. Even though I couldn't understand how this girl was there, I knew she was dangerous. I didn't have time to think. I had to make a decision, quickly. Oh shit. I'm fucking shooting her. Please drop the weapon and let him go. Tee hee hee, and why would I do that? Ooh, whoa, she's pretty beat up. Maybe she's into rope bondage too. Tanaka, can you hear me? It's you, isn't it? Ito, no, you have to get out. Shh, that's enough out of you. I said hands up now. Not even a hello or a long time no see? It's been a while after all. No, it can't be. Dead people can't just come back. No, they can't. Not for free anyway. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else. How about current events? Remember that spring day, don't you? The day Tanaka promised to help me and you went out and. It doesn't matter. You're just like everyone else. That's not why I brought you here. Can't you feel it? Just like that day, they're whispering. It whispered in Kamakura too. But you just thought I was crazy. Now you see how wrong you were. I saw it in your eyes then. You wanted to get rid of me, but you can't. It won't let me go. Don't you see? Now that I have Tanaka, say bye-bye, because he's going to... Okay. This time when we wake up, he's going to help me through the dark, and he'll find the door and figure everything out. I'm tired of being alone down there. There are things down there, and every time I can hear them, even now. But I have the mask and him, so it'll change this time. I know it. Tanaka is a good person. Maybe with him down there, it will let me go. You could see it. Maybe you wouldn't. You wouldn't hate me. You're insane. Put down the weapon and I'll have to shoot. Yeah, I'd say she's pretty fucking insane. I think that's obvious. You say that like it's so hard for you. I bet you want to. You're just waiting for an excuse to hurt me again. Whoever you are, get down on the ground now. You know who I am. I know who you are. And I don't take orders from you. My mind screamed that it wasn't her, that it couldn't be real. But her voice, her clothes, that smile, everything was the same. There was no doubt in my mind. It was her. 6 months back, forensics pulled a single .38 caliber bullet from her head. A bullet from my revolver. I saw her body in the morgue. I knew I had. But in that moment, I began to doubt myself. The reason I resigned, the reason I so desperately sought a normal life was just standing there. How could that be? Her familiar face stared back at me from the end of my gun sights as her slender hands tightened their gripper on the knife handle. A wave of deja vu rushed over me. Was I being given a second chance to correct the mistakes in my past? Or was I just doomed to repeat it all over again? I tried to remember my training, keep calm and not be overwhelmed by emotion. Everything felt so wrong. The air felt slimy and thick. A noxious fume assaulted my senses. I grew dizzy. I found it hard to stay in the present. Uh-oh. I smelled it once before in that hour. In that house. Oh, can't read either. Maybe those fumes are affecting me too. Smell of rotting leaves and carrion. Took all I had to concentrate and try and keep my aim steady. My training didn't help me then. I didn't know whether to just shoot and escape or if I could reason with her. Everything was a mess. How are you here in Kamakura? Oh, whoa. Murdered me? Alright, so the pink-haired girl popped up again with her with a knife to it. That was what I think happened at the beginning. No, I wasn't like that. I was trying to... Ayami, please. Listen to me. Run. Oh, you, be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it. Almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was the mask. That stupid bitch was hiding from me. She didn't understand what it meant to me. Just another person who wanted to lie to me and make me suffer. A very special mask, don't you think? Or did you know that? Pretty much the same thing. You do, don't you? You heard it too, didn't you? Did it whisper to you? Oh, I'm assuming that's the mask. I'm sure it did. But you're pretending you didn't hear it. Humph. You hear it all the time. Tanaka can too. That's why he'll help me. Because I don't want to hear it anymore. I almost had it back then if that stupid little bitch had told me where it was. They wanted to hurt me too. Those horrible people. They hid it from me. I just wanted her to stop lying, that shrine bitch. Tanaka, he didn't understand, but he wanted to help. Finally, someone wanted to help me. I almost believed he would before you showed up and I was in the dark again. Okay, it sounds to me like she was like in love with this Tanaka dude and he's just like, no, you're like a little girl. He's into, not into redheads, he's into purple heads. I just want to rest, but it won't let me. Deserve it, I'm not good enough. Kamakura wasn't the first time, every time I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just thought maybe if Tanaka was with me, it would be different. He's a good person. Maybe it'll let me rest. He's with me. First he has to go to the dark, to the door. I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me. Please, you promised. You can watch over, and you can watch. You can't torment me anymore. When she talked about Tanaka, her expression softened as if recalling a happier time. With every bad memory, she winced and shook her head violently, as if to rid herself of the evil that she believed clung to her. I could see that in her madness she truly believed he could save her. She cried for help. All I heard was the ravings of a lunatic. Maybe I should have listened. But I didn't have time to think then. Tanaka's safety was my only concern. I knew if I didn't keep her talking or find a way to get her from him, the situation wouldn't end well. I've got like a lot of seconds. Oh shit, I chose the wrong option. I wanted to shoot her. Guess I gotta play it again now. Tanaka, I'm so sorry, but I can't shoot her and she won't stop. Don't apologize, just run. You can't be involved in this. Just forget what you saw tonight and tell them you never found me. Aw, guys, stop. You'll make me cry. I'm starting to see what you saw in her, Tanaka. You're right, though, you know. I won't stop. I need him. After all, he promised to be with me to the end. And the end is very soon. Ever since you arrived, the mask has changed voices. It's ready. There's only one thing left to do. All I have to do is slit his throat. Then the ritual will be complete. We can be together in the dark. You can help me like you promised. Then it will let me rest. It has to. You've apologized. Now say goodbye. No, stop, please. She gonna kill him? But she didn't stop, as if I wasn't there. Casually, like she's done it hundreds of times before, she slid the knife across his throat. Blood ran down the front of Tanaka's shirt, and I heard a horrible gurgling noise as the air and blood escaped his throat. Tanaka never called for help, never protested. I think he knew what was going to happen to him. But that didn't matter to me. I couldn't do anything. I just left him to die. I screamed as loud as I could into the empty sewer. When I looked up, she was gone. Only his body remained. I sobbed into the filthy stones. For the life of me, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much. I wonder if they're gonna actually add in like sound effects of the cat. That'd be hilarious and probably really annoying at the same time.